Hello friends, welcome back to my channel M&M Profession, and this is CA Jyoti Mishra, and today I am going to explain you about the advanced tax. So let us understand what is advanced tax, who need to pay the advanced tax, and why there is a necessity to pay the advanced tax. So advanced tax is an income tax which you pay in advance instead of paying in a lump sum at the end of the financial year. It is a tax which you pay as you earn, and these payments have to be made in an installments or the due dates given by the government. Now let us understand what are the due dates for the payment of advance tax and what amount of tax you have to pay on these due dates. So the first installments of the advance tax is used to be due on the 15th of the June, and in this installment you have to pay at least 15% of your tax liability. The second installment for the advance tax used to be due on the 15th of the September, and in this installment you have to pay at least 45% of your tax liability. Third installment for the advance tax used to be due on the 15th of the December, and then in this installment you have to pay at least 75% of your tax liability. And the fourth and the last installment of the advance tax is on the 15th of the March, which will be in the next coming month, and in this installment you have to pay 100% of your tax liability. Now the question is whether everyone, like all the person, like salaried person or the business person or the business entities, have to pay the advance tax. So the answer is no. You have to pay advance tax only if your tax liability during the financial year is exceeds rupees 10,000 rupees. In short, if your tax liability is less than 10,000 rupees, you don't need to be worried about the advance tax. Now the next question is whether the senior citizens are also liable to pay the advance tax. So the answer is like they don't need to pay the advance tax if they don't have or they don't earn income from any business or the profession. So it means if any person, like senior citizen person who are aged about 60 years or more, and if they are having income from the capital gain, rental income, or the income from the other sources, they don't need to pay the advance taxes. They are liable to pay advance tax, or the advance tax section is applicable to them only if they have income from the business or the profession. Now the next question arises, like person who are filing return of income under the presumptive basis, like if any professional or the person having income from businesses and filing their return of income under section 44 AD or the 44 ADA, that is a presumptive basis of taxation, they have to pay advance tax in the last installment, that is in the lump sum on the 15th of the March, and then in this installment they have to pay 100% of your tax liability. Even if they pay their tax 100% of their tax liability on 31st of the March, that will also be acceptable. So like the here only concern is this, like many people don't take advance tax very seriously. They don't pay on these four installments given by the government, and what happened that at the time of filing of their return, they end up with paying the heavy amount of interest under section 234B and C. This is happens especially in the case of a person having the salary income. Many salaried person, they think that their employer is deducting their TDS, and then they did not need to be worried about the advance taxes. And this is the common thinking of the salaried person, but the fault happens where the salaried person also having income, like also having the rental income, also having the income from capital gain, also having income from the other sources. So many time they forget to inform this to their employer, and employer while calculating their TDS, they does not take into consideration these other sources income, capital gain income or the rental income. And then at the time of filing their return, there will be a difference in the liability, and which results in interest under section 234B and C. So to avoid these consequences, pay your advance taxes timely as per the dates given by the government. And for any query or any suggestions or any help, you can contact us. We will surely help you out in computing your advance tax, filing your returns, giving you company secretarial advices or the income tax advices. Till then, keep watching us, and thank you so much for watching my video. Bye bye.